Are there any risks associated with JTAG Xbox 360, and how can I avoid them?
Hey there, tech enthusiasts! Today we're diving into the world of game consoles, specifically the Xbox 360, and the risks associated with a process known as JTAG. JTAG, Joint Test Action Group, is a common hardware interface that allows you to communicate with chips on a board directly. While this can be used for debugging and programming purposes, it can also be used to modify an Xbox 360 console in ways that were not intended by the manufacturer. So let's delve into the risks associated with JTAGging an Xbox 360 and how you can avoid them.
What are the risks of JTAGging your Xbox 360?
The first thing to understand about JTAGging your Xbox 360 is that it's not without its share of risks. 1. Voiding your warranty. The moment you modify your Xbox 360 using JTAG, your warranty becomes null and void. Microsoft won't cover any damages or issues that arise from a modified console. 2. Banning of your Xbox Live account. Microsoft actively scans for modified consoles. If they detect that your console has been modified, they can ban your Xbox Live account. 3. Bricking your console. If you're not experienced with electronics and you make a mistake during the JTAGging process, there's a risk that you could permanently damage, or brick, your console.
How can I avoid these risks?
Although these risks might sound daunting, there are ways to avoid them. 1. Consider the consequences. The most straightforward way is simply not to JTAG your Xbox 360. Weigh the potential benefits against the risks. If online play is important to you, or if you're concerned about potentially ruining your console, it might be best to avoid JTAGging altogether. 2. Be careful when modifying. If you decide to proceed, make sure you're following a detailed guide or tutorial and take your time during the process. Many of the risks associated with JTAGging, such as bricking your console, come from user error. 3. Use a secondary console. If you're intent on JTAGging but don't want to risk your main console or your Xbox Live account, you could consider using a secondary, offline console specifically for JTAGging purposes. That wraps up our discussion on the risks associated with JTAGging an Xbox 360 and how to avoid them. In the end, the choice to JTAG is up to you, but it's always important to be informed about the potential risks before making a decision. We hope this guide has been helpful in providing that information. As always, proceed with caution, and happy gaming!